Hello there, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 2 and my achievement game with Scandinavia. So, last time, not really much happened. I had some recording issues. We had a, civil war. Again, starting to become a recurring theme. We need at least one civil war an episode now. No, let's not do that. We're going to continue expansion in this area, I believe, today. We might actually try and kill off Mr. Mahmoud here. And hopefully that should allow me to do some more holy warring. I definitely want Byzantium here, and I can't, unfortunately, not usurp it just yet. I need some more provinces. I believe it's about 4 or 5. So 2 or 3 more wars, and then we are there. So we're going to fight in this area until the truces run out. I have no idea how long it actually takes until my truce runs out here. Well, I could do truce breaker, but I don't really want to. What I really want to is for the Norman kid here to actually have some revolt issues, so I might try to assassinate here and then go for electing this kid. That might actually be a real option. Let's see here. Yep, we're going to try and elect the kiddie here instead. I'm pretty sure most people will actually follow my choice, so I'm not too worried. At least, unless I'm to die right now, then things would be really bad. So I'm currently losing the Kingdom of Norway. It's not a big kingdom. It's not really worth too much. So yeah, he has 4 votes so far. There we go. Everything is going as planned. So let us first and foremost declare a conquest of Akka here, and then we're going to go for a conquest of Jerusalem. So the map is going to look a little bit prettier. Not very much, but a little bit. And I'm pretty sure that these wars won't be too much of a problem. Of course, the Seljuks might decide that, hey, we want to be in on this, but hopefully I hope that won't happen. So, as I said, we're going to fight these 2 wars. We're going to do a little bit more raiding, and hopefully we can very soon fight the Byzantines and the Norman Kid Caliphate again. We'll see how it goes. The Bektashi Order, a Sufi sect of dervishes, has arisen in the leadership of a certain Haji Bektash Vali, a mystic from Khorasan. Trying for unity of being, Bektashis trained the soul through meditation and contemplation of the inner meaning of the Quran. The Bektashi Order is warlike and especially popular among Sunni Muslim soldiers. The order is sworn to protect Islam and to combat infidels and polytheists of all kinds. Well, mystic soldiers, not interesting at all. I just realized that I have a grudge against Ruthenia. A big, well, I guess I should call it a big grudge. They took 2 counties of me during the revolt here. They actually took Olomouc, and they also took this one. And I need to pay them back for it, so we're going to go for Holy Wolf of Belousero. And we're also going off Lithuania, the Kakisami, the Kolosami, the area here, the area up here. We're basically just going to go after everyone that we can fight right now. And once again, stretching out over such a big area is probably not the best idea, but I need the area sooner or later. And once we get to Byzantium, I'm pretty sure that Independence War as a whole will just more or less vanish. That is at least what I'm hoping here. And as you can see, most of my, Holy Wolf of Latium, I don't like that. Well, they're going to kill the Pope, so I guess it's fine. But yeah, I'm going to march this army north. We're going to fight Kuvia. We're going to fight, everyone in this area. Then we're going to take out Lithuania, Kakisami, Kolosami, Ruthenia, Veps, Samoyeds, Ugra, Byarmia. Basically going to try and get the Russian area. We'll see how it works out. So, I've just fired up a loot, or it's done. I want to do it before the war's over. My troops with Byzantines are up, so we're currently walking over here to, kick their asses. I guess it's a nice way of saying it. We're going to go for a Holy War for Kuvia. Yeah, we're going to go for Kuvia first, and then we're going to take Masovia next, and basically just continue on that part. But yeah, the goal is just to take as much land as possible. We're going to keep on raiding. We have 4,000 gold now, and I'm just going to keep on raiding, more or less. The gold is nice to have. I get a lot of prestige. I get some piety. It's not bad by anyone's. It's not bad at all. And of course we are going to fight, or conquer. But I don't have to, be too hasty about it. I can basically take my time here. We have 400 years left, if my memory serves me right, to do what I want to do here, and I'm pretty sure we will get everything done. Of course, the main goal here is to get Brittany under, or the Empire of Britannia under Scandinavia, just to make sure that it's, well, secured, so to speak, that we won't have too many revolts there. We haven't had too many revolts in that area, which is great now, but it's still kind of annoying, I dare say. So we're going to do a lot more conquests. We are going to scroll Ruthenia. I'll probably go for just a holy war now. I have forgotten when it's next time I can actually declare a proper Great Holy War. In other words, a Norse Crusade. But I'll keep an eye on that, and we'll declare it most likely, as I said, on Ruthenia. I don't see any reason to declare it on anyone else. Ruthenia has more kingdoms than, well, anyone else. They have Ruthenia, they have parts of Rus, they have parts of Wallachia, even parts of Taurica, so yeah, or a part of Taurica. So I need to get rid of them, and I'll probably get that done. But of course, it won't be the easiest thing. I can go for a holy war, but no reason to sacrifice piety without a good reason. But these guys are getting close to Byzantium, so let us go for holy war for Dioclea. And if I'm not completely mistaken, that might actually give me enough provinces to be able to declare or usurp the title. If not, we're going for Holy Wolf Trebizond here against the Norman Kid. So I'm just going to get these small wars done. Probably going to take Balassi too here. But once I've done that, I'll get back to you and we'll see what we'll do next. Unfortunately, here my kid actually died of pneumonia, so that's kind of bad, especially if you consider the fact that I only have 2 daughters. I think what we're going for, or who we're going for next, is actually young Redfield of Mercia, because the simple reason is quick. There's no reason not to go for him, and of course we are going to make him our next potential heir here. I'd also say that he's better than the kid that I had chosen first, so it's not a big loss per se. It's annoying, but as I said, it's not a big loss. We can deal with that. The war for the 2 Byzantine provinces is also going nicely. It should be done fairly soon. These guys will have to take a little bit of a raiding detour. We have some annoying people here that needs to be dealt with, and apparently the Byzantines have been able to scrape together a 10,000 man army. But what we're going to do here is the Holy War for Estonia, then Kalkisalma, then Kolasami, and then we're going to take out Belosera and these guys here. It'll make the map a little bit nicer, but not by much, admittedly. Just a little bit. But every little helps, I guess. So let's see. I'm going to fight this battle, and then we're going to see here if I can actually pull off something against. Well, that was 7,000 dead men. So we're going to enforce demands, and is that enough for me here to be able to usurp the empire? No. I'm getting very close, but it's not enough. So I'm going to have to fight one more war here against the Norman kids. Or Norman Kid. I have no idea why I call them kids. It's probably just because I find it funny. But we're going to go here for a quick war for Trebizond. If we can pull that off, then I'm fairly certain that I'll be able to usurp the Byzantine Empire, which of course is to go with all of this. And for those of you who might actually wonder, the reason why I tend to give the titles to kids rather than adults is, once again, kids can't plot against you. So handing out tiles that could potentially become a revolt area to a kid means that, well, until he turns 16, he won't meddle with you. You'll have a loyal supporter. So that is my reason for not handing most tiles out to adults. And I prefer to keep my family or my dynasty prestige high. It helps, especially with the reign bonuses, because potentially you can actually get a kid born with close to 2,000 prestige. I think I had that happen in one game where I was just focusing on getting this up. I think I had it on about, I don't know what my record is, about 70,000 I believe. But once you get really, really high, you can basically allow children to be born with an insane amount of prestige. I have no idea if they actually changed that in some way. I would presume that they have. But if they haven't, that's a good way to actually, to some extent, fight the inevitable revolts that will come, simply by having a little bit of a opinion modifier with the help of, with the help of prestige. So there's that. But we're going to take these 2 provinces now, and then we're going after Ruthenia. And I'm going to just move these guys over here, and then I'm going to declare Holy War for Trebizond. If there's any battles, I will show you. If not, I'll simply allow it to pass in peace, like I'm mostly doing that right now. Because of the simple fact, there's not much, there is usually not anything interesting happen here. But yeah, I'll fight for Trebizond here, and we'll see if I can actually usurp the Byzantine Empire once and for all. So the map looks a little bit prettier now once we actually, well, solve some of the issues. And luckily enough, it seems like Below here has opted for a revolt, along with Yaroslav, which is great. I'm going to try and take them both. And this time we won't make any mistakes like declaring war on the guy who's actually, well, leading the revolt, like I did last time. And imprison him to get the revolt to end. So, yeah, I'm going to avoid that. We also have 2, one Orthodox and 1 Jewish revolt. They don't like being under Norse rule apparently, but, well, we're going to change their minds. Let's just say it like that. The raiding army is going to take care of, well, any revolts that happen. And I'm pretty sure they will be exceedingly efficient at it, more or less. But yeah, I mostly just pay attention to what's happening around me with the here. As long as the armies are moving good, once they actually stop, I have to check what they're up to, more or less. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this will go the way that I want it to, especially here with this revolt as well. Has the Byzantine completely fallen? Almost. It's almost fallen. I can take 2 more of their provinces with some quick movements here. So that is great. Unfortunately, I can't actually declare one him. Does that mean I can declare one on her? Apparently, I can declare one her. So I guess I will potentially destroy the Byzantine Empire here. We'll have to see. I'll at least take Brindisi on this one on the way north again. So that is perfectly fine. And I guess I'll actually just do it right now. Let's go into raiding mode for just a second here. And let us conquest Brindisi on. And then we'll go up and deal with the Jewish revolt up here. So, as you can see, we should be able to win the war here against the... I haven't actually fought them before this. Well, unless you count the small battle here. Oh, count. And as you can also see, I've done some upgrades to my holdings. I had a ton of cash. We used about 1500 ducats on upgrades. So, the place is starting to look good. But yeah, I'll just try and siege what little war score we need left. And then we'll send a raiding group of the Jewish. And I think we'll also, as I said, go after the northern parts of Ruthenia. We'll see how it works out. Luckily enough, the conflict in Ruthenia is actually based on Moldau, the guy down here. So I'm basically going to take everything that I can here, which will basically just be Below, Yaroslav, and Tver here. So we're going to, well, take 2 duchies and 1 county, which, as far as I'm concerned, is, well, perfectly fine. And also by screwing over Ruthenia, I get a little bit of revenge for the 2 provinces that they stole. And I might actually go for taking those 2 provinces back, but I don't really feel like it. I'd rather wait for another revolt like this one. And if I just keep on cutting them down in size, those revolts are, well, to some extent less likely to happen. But they probably will happen still, since, well, I'm kind of agitating them to, or infuriate. I know how to put this. By screwing them over repeatedly, I hope there'll be a lot more revolts. That is basically my plan. So, I can do an upgrade in economy, which is a little bit interesting. I think we'll just keep on flipping between castle and improved castle infrastructure and improved creeps. No keeps. I don't really think it's worth upgrading these 2 right now. I might do later, but right now I kind of want to, since I'm, again, investing in these things, I think it's for the best to actually go ahead and just try and upgrade the things that matter, to put it that way. So, I'm going to try and keep making my own, well, holding better, making more money, making more of everything, really. So we'll see if we can actually maximize upgrade all of them. Melitene is actually not something I'm going to keep, so I'm not going to upgrade that much at all. And as soon as Byzantium is done with their little, well, bunsies here, we're going to go ahead and usurp the title, because I'm pretty sure we have the provinces that we need right now. So, I'm going to deal with the Jewish and the, well, civil war here, and then I'll get back to you and we'll see what we'll do next. So I opted for declaring a holy war effort with Tebsk because it's, well, 3 counties, and it should screw them up very much. In terms of, I believe it's actually Russia that I need to create. The Empire, not the Kingdom. If it is the Kingdom of Rus, it shouldn't be a problem, but even so, I need quite a lot more before I can actually create the Empire. So I need to do a little bit more, well, conquest before we can actually start talking about that. So we are going to screw over Ruthenia here, then we're going after, well, these guys, which could potentially be a very bad thing to do. We'll simply have to wait and see how that plays out. We'll also move an army down here. The truce I have with this guy should end, well, fairly soon. And I have no idea why that guy is... Well, this guy actually is up in revolt, more or less, but I'm grateful because it allows me to take 1 county here for, well, virtually free. And apparently there's an Aleppo army here, and I'm pretty sure the truce stairs are... yeah, it's actually up, so we're going to just go Holy War for Syria, just to make things a little bit more interesting. And I just realized that this is potentially a, well, recipe for disaster. And do I want to go after this guy as well? I think I do, so... Suddenly I have a lot of targets, but no army to really pull it off, which is kind of awkward. But we'll consider this next time. We'll fight the wars then. Thank you for watching. Please have a comment, praise, criticism, anything you feel like, and hopefully I'll see you around next time. Bye.